My name is Dennis Kelleher, and today we are going to discuss what estate planning is, who needs it, and why it matters so you can leave your legacy the way you intended. Today I want to cover 5 essential items. Is estate planning for everyone? What is it, and why does it matter? Time to take stock. Let's get organized, and professional advice. Let me ask you this. Where will your money and your things go after you're gone? If you'd like to have an answer that you feel confident in, then you should have an estate plan. It's true, estate planning is not just for the wealthy, and almost everyone can benefit. So what is it? Your estate is basically everything you own at the time of death. If you don't plan ahead for what will happen to your stuff, then the state you live in will. Putting everything in writing can keep your things in the hands of your loved ones and your loved ones in good hands. First, find someone who can guide you through the process. And you can start with your financial advisor who may be able to refer you to an estate attorney or tax attorney to make sure you structure your plan properly. Then take an inventory. Start with a piece of paper and write down all of your assets, including your money and things that you own. Now let's write down everything that you owe. You want to make sure that your debts and/or taxes are settled upon your passing. Then your remaining assets can be distributed according to your plan. Next, here are a few key actions and considerations as part of your estate plan. Will. First, create a will to avoid probate court and update it when anything new occurs in your life, like divorce, marriage, having children, or if you move to another state. Guardian trusts. Be sure to name a guardian for your minor children to avoid family court later. Those with children who have health issues or special needs may need a specialized trust. Think about setting up a trust to fund college for your kids. Living will, power of attorney. This gives someone else the ability to make legal and financial decisions on your behalf if you are unable to do so. Choose someone you trust who can make decisions about medical and financial matters. Beneficiaries. For certain accounts, like your retirement savings accounts or life insurance policy, be sure that you've named a beneficiary. If you did that when you open the account, be sure to review them and update if needed, because whoever is listed as the beneficiary at the time of death will trump your will. Executor. This is the person who will carry out the terms of your will. Be sure to talk to them first so they know what is involved. Financial documents. Make sure you organize your entire financial life in one place and tell someone you trust where files are stored and how to access them online or elsewhere, the location or passwords. Be sure to include all banking, retirement, investment, and savings accounts. Social Security card, marriage certificates, any divorce decrees, passport, driver's license, military ID, birth certificates, health insurance, Medicare info, disability insurance, power of attorney, healthcare proxy, and will. Debt documents such as paperwork related to your mortgage loans or credit cards. Names of all fiduciary and legal names and life insurance policies, business ownership documents, or property titles, to name a few. You'll always want to be sure that any asset you own are titled correctly. Think about your home, bank accounts, etc. How they are titled determines how the assets are passed on. For example, an account or property can be owned individually. Joint tenants with rights of survivorship. This would be a married couple where they each own 100%, and when one spouse dies, control passes 100% to the survivor. Or tenants in common. This is based on a stated percentage of ownership, and when one person passes, survivors continue to own their stated percentage. The deceased share is passed along according to their will. Now you want to bring your plan to life. Be sure to include your financial advisor into your planning process. Remember, they may be able to direct you to an estate attorney or a tax attorney to advise you on how best to structure your estate plan. What to expect when talking with your financial advisor? Discuss your vision of your future and how you want your legacy to live on. How to manage your assets throughout your lifetime and that of your loved ones. Choose to include retirement, income planning, estate planning, life insurance, tax planning, and your goals within your plan. Regular reviews with your financial advisor, tax accountant, and attorneys as needed to stay on track, up to date, and of course, correct as needed. Quick recap. Find the right professional to help you build an estate plan for life and beyond. Then go back to the piece of paper we started. Take stock of what you have, what you owe, and what you want for your loved ones. Then be sure to get organized. Get your documents in place, and then bring it all together so you can keep safe everything and everyone that matters most to you. Please remember to check annually and update and change to your life or our wishes. Remember, it's never too late to start getting your estate in order so you can live well and rest well knowing you've protected your loved ones as you've intended. Please continue to check back for more sessions. Thank you.